Hey guys, this is Bo with Simply Sold, and I wanted to make a quick video on the 4 things that are myths when selling to an investor. Number 1. Okay, so this one I hear a lot. That somebody is just going to give you a low ball price on your property. That is not true. We bought houses that are complete disasters, like the hoarder houses that you see on TV. We routinely purchase those. And we purchase houses that are very, very expensive, $500,000 properties. So we have a lot of experience with making offers. We work with a great team of real estate professionals, agents, investors alike. And what we do to run our numbers is that we look at comparable sales in the neighborhood, we look at the condition of the property, and we can go through all of those numbers with you to show you how we've come to the price that we've come to. We have a lot of experience doing this, and we have full transparency and honesty when it's coming to making our offer to you, so you can get the most fair price for your property when it's coming to sell to an investor. Number 2, and this is a funny one, all investors are con artists. I hear this frequently, much more than I want to hear it, but you know what? All investors are not con artists. Now, I know that there are a couple people out there probably wandering around the city that are con artists, but let me say this, most guys are really, really good guys. Most people who are doing this or buying properties are good people. I have a lot of friends who are in the real estate investing space, and they're really good, whether they work with me or not. Obviously, I want to buy your property, but a lot of people are really, really good at what they do, and they also work with credible attorneys, which that's a really, really good thing that you should think about is the person that you're working with a good attorney, and is that attorney credible? That's a whole different topic that we have recorded a podcast about, but all investors are definitely not con artists. There's some really great people out there, including us, that we want to believe that we're a great company to work with. We're Better Business A rated, something that we're very, very proud of. Number 3. You'll be hit with some hidden fees and costs, and this is all just a sham, and there's no way that someone's going to come in and buy your house, pay all the closing costs and all the fees associated with your property. This has got to be a scam, right? And that you're going to be hit with all of these hidden fees. No, that's not true. The way we structure our business and the way we structure our offers is that we can put in there those fees. We've worked out the fee structure with our attorneys because we do all of our business with local attorneys. We bring all our business to the same attorneys, and in turn they give us a good price for closing at their offices. So that way we can pass on the savings to you. We can pay you more money, we can pay the closing costs, and that way when we make an offer to you, it's a net offer. Number 4, last but not least, is that the closing is going to take longer than expected. I hear this, I've heard this over and over again, that so-and-so made me an offer and we get into the deal 45 days and we can't get a hold of them. We've heard that over and over again. And let me just say this, does that happen from time to time in this space? I'm going to give you, this may be a little bit longer of an answer, but yes and no. I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. Is that sometimes it can take longer, because that they have messy titles. The properties, many times that we deal with and purchase, they've been inherited, there's liens on the property, there's fines, there's judgments, there's lots of issues going along with the property. So when we say, hey, we're going to close in 2 weeks, and we submit the title order to our attorneys, and then we find out that there's a lot of major title problems, that can slow things down. And so it's in your best interest to have full disclosure on what's going on with the property before we get into this, so we can actually make a good timeline estimate of when we can close. So it's all based on the title search. But with that said, most of the time when someone discloses everything about their property, we can nail the timeline of closing, and then we can say we're going to close this time. Typically, we can close in about 2 weeks, give or take. The quickest we've closed recently is about 3 business days, and it's something that we are very proud of. We have a great team of attorneys, and they are very good at what they do. We are a cash purchaser, so we don't need to go to banks and borrow money, and it's not all contingent upon some appraisal or stuff that we've got to get done on our side. We're a cash purchaser, so it's not something that you really have to worry about is, do we have the money to purchase it? It's all based on if the title's clean and when we can set the closing date. So those are the 4 myths that we have to talk about today. And you know what? Selling to an investment company may not be for you. It may not be for you. Maybe you have a really nice home and you need to maximize profits. Well, let me say this to you. If you are in that scenario and you are not in a time crunch and you're not in a position where you have to sell today, like if I could hand you the money right now and you have to sell because you have to move to Omaha or wherever you're going, or you just can't stand the property anymore, if you don't find yourself in that position, maybe you actually need to list your property with a realtor on the MLS. And if you find yourself in that position, let me say this, still contact us. And here's the reason why. We work with an expert team of realtors. So we've partnered up with awesome realtors in the area that they've done millions and millions of dollars and have continued to do that every single year. We don't work with realtors unless they produce at least $10 million in production. That means they have to sell a whole lot of houses to get our business. So we want to make sure we partner with the best. And more than likely, we can get you a really good discount on real estate fees. So if you find yourself in a property that you just want to sell, but you don't want to sell it on the super cheap, or you don't have a lot of property issues, still contact us because we can make sure that we help you out the simple way, we can get you the best realtor, and that we can get you the best price for your property. So still communicate with us, talk to us, fill out the form on our website. And again, I'm Bo Hollis. Go to simplysold.com, communicate with us, fill out the form, pick up your phone and talk to us. We'd love to hear from you about your property. I hope this helps you out. Thanks for contacting Simply Sold. Thanks for watching this video. Talk to you soon.